Another year has brought many opportunities, and the Family Promise Montco PA team has been hard at work. We are so excited to share the impact FP Montco has made on our families and the community this year. Here at FP Montco, we believe that everyone deserves a home and should be able to answer the question, what's for dinner? We stand with our community to make a difference in Montgomery County. Every day, we provide emergency shelter and transitional housing programs for families experiencing homelessness and a food pantry with fresh produce, shelf-stable items, meats, dairy, and even household cleaning and personal care items for anyone in Montgomery County who needs some support. We do a lot to help families bridge the gap between homelessness and independence, but to understand the support we provide and its meaningful impact, we need to recognize the influence created by what is happening in the world around us. I'm sure you've noticed the increase in prices when you go to the grocery store or pay your housing bills. It feels like the cost of everything to support a family has gone up. There is an affordable housing crisis nationwide. Montgomery County has one of the highest eviction rates in the state of Pennsylvania. As an organization, we see the effects of these changes every single day in our work to end homelessness and hunger. So this past year, we continued to focus on advocacy and made our voices heard, so we can make a difference in the lives of families in Montgomery County. FP Montco is incredibly proud to use our voice to make sure our community members feel included, no matter who they are. Our team continues to learn and grow through training, classes, and conversations with our neighbors. It is truly special to be a part of a community that embraces people with different experiences, and we want to celebrate that every day. Each member of this community is so important, regardless of beliefs, race, where their family comes from, who they love, how they express themselves, or whatever their ability. With the help of our community, we achieved a lot, but I'll let those numbers illustrate the impact FP Montco has made. In our work to support families experiencing homelessness, 99 people participated in our emergency, transitional, and supportive housing programs. 38,262 meals were provided to families. 12,754 bed nights of shelter were provided. We also continued to support families after they leave our programs. 62 FP Montco graduates received aftercare. 131 individuals were supported by the Holiday Giving Program. We are always considering how we can support even more families in our community before shelter becomes the only option. We can do this through prevention, diversion, and stabilization, basically keeping families in their homes. To do this, we provided 35 households with rental assistance and partnered with programs like the Resilient Student Network, We Care, Rahab's Hope, and Maddie Dixon Community Covered. Here at FP Montco, we have a growth mindset and we are serial collaborators, so maintaining relationships with local organizations with like-minded visions is important. Whether it be partnering with other programs, as we do with our diversion work, or growing through training sessions, networking, and other events through groups like the Bucksmont Collaborative, the Wissahickon Faith Community, or the Eastern Montgomery Chamber of Commerce, we strive to be the best neighbors we can be and keep moving forward together. Pretty cool, right? But wait, there's more. In our work to provide access to healthy food, personal and household items at our food pantry in Roslyn on the campus of Salem Baptist Church, 113,583 pounds of food were distributed to clients. 2,370 people from 630 households and 54 area zip codes accessed food at our pantry. Our reach and impact this year would not have been possible without the constant support of such volunteers, groups, congregations, businesses, organizations, and individuals. We were able to support thousands of people across our housing and food programs. In fact, our partnership with Family Promise National provides us with some incredible opportunities. Programs like Recycled Rides through the National Auto Body Council have provided our hardworking heads of household with cars, so they are able to continue to support their families. And the upcoming donations, volunteer hours, and partnership of Bob's Discount Furniture are a wonderful match because everyone deserves a home they love. Let me share some more about our dedicated and extraordinary volunteers. 10,850 volunteer hours benefited our programs. We are proud to share that 2 Family Promise Montco PA volunteers were honored with the National Points of Light Award. 14 staff and volunteers attended a day of advocacy in Harrisburg to raise awareness about affordable housing. This year, our staff grew with the addition of Sue Kaufman-DePoit, Director of Development and Communications, and we've been joined by so many new volunteers congregations in our network, and organizational group support. With the support of our entire community, new and old, we are able to keep this program running strong. But we aren't stopping with our current programs. There are some really exciting things happening in our new year. Over at the food pantry, we are increasing our reach by installing food lockers. These ambient, refrigerated, and frozen lockers allow interested community members to request specific food pantry items and pick up their groceries and other basic needs on their own terms, continuing our tradition of autonomy and dignity for folks who need support in Montgomery County. The food pantry also continues to increase its available resources. We've even had the opportunity to participate in retail rescue, which allows us to pick up food from local markets in our brand new cargo van to prevent food waste and provide more options for families. We have also seen firsthand the outcomes of our advocacy work, as we were awarded FAIR funding, which is the Pennsylvania Housing Affordability and Rehabilitation Enhancement Fund. This funding is allowing us to give Hope Gardens a much-needed facelift by replacing the crumbling exterior with a new facade. This grant also helps us work towards further accessibility in our programs, so we can continue to break down barriers to affordable housing. Our board has also been hard at work as they continue to lead and support current programming and invest in the future of Family Promise Montco, PA. As the board strives to make a difference in our community, they entered a partnership with Family Promise of the Main Line, which will allow us to forge a shared path to address homelessness and hunger in southeastern Pennsylvania. We will continue to build our connections to Family Promise National, the foremost organization that focuses on family homelessness in the nation. This national network of nearly 200 affiliates are all working towards the same goal, to keep families together as they bridge the gap between homelessness and independence. As our relationships across the country and in our home state of Pennsylvania flourish, we remain deeply grateful for the steadfast love and kindness shown by our close-knit Ambler community. Through community partnerships, teamwork, and shared missions, Ambler continues to make a meaningful impact. We are so grateful for everyone who has joined our team in one way or another, but the work doesn't end here. We're just getting started. We commit to being a voice, but we don't speak for anyone and we don't want to. Rather, we want to amplify the voices of those with lived experience, to strive towards affordable, attainable, and safe housing, not just for those experiencing homelessness, but for the public workforce, including teachers, childcare workers, or grocery clerks. We believe that everyone deserves a home and to know where their next meal is coming from. And we invite you to join us as volunteers, donors, and advocates as we address homelessness and hunger, one family at a time.